there's any video that I wish a large audience of women were to see, it'd be this one. Did you know that in ancient Egyptian times, when a man who held high ranking or high status was at all stumped as to what direction to go down, or what to do next in his strategy, would hire high priestesses, so a bunch of spiritually attuned women, to essentially have an order with, and that would be his way, that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down. Now, why is that? Why is it that that would give him more insight as to what direction to go down in his strategy? I'll tell you why. It's because women have the innate ability to create vision, because we have more attunement to the 5D, the spiritual realm. And as we know, everything happens first in the spiritual realm before it happens in the physical realm, the 3D, right? Men are leaders of the 3D. Why do you think that men who are building on their career and doing all these things, who don't want to settle with girls who are 10s, like I'm talking, they are 10 out of 10s, will not settle with them? Because they're harvesting feminine energy. They're harvesting that energy because they know it's powerful. It leverages them in the 3D realm. Why do you think men, time and time again, have been celebrated for being with multiple women? Yet women are not celebrated. Now, here's the thing. It makes sense why we're not celebrated to be with multiple men. Because unless you're being compensated for it, right? Because there's a value exchange happening. But if there's no value exchange, I'm not suggesting that you go into prostitution or to go into sex. But what I am saying is that you have to understand that your hoo-ha has a lot of power. And it's unfortunate that in modern day society, they are drilling it in women's minds that we need to be liberated in some way by giving these no brain cell men access to our hoo-ha. What's incredibly unfortunate about modern day society is that this kind of overlapping spiritual wisdom that you can see in multiple religions and, just spiritual teachings, it's not being taught to people. So most people are unconsciously doing this without even realizing, they're seeing that this pattern is working for them. And so obviously men are going to go down a pattern or go down, a path that's going to work for them or bring them some sort of, return on investment. But here's the thing that's not being taught for men who are going down that path is if you're not compensating equally a value exchange of any sort and you have no integrity in your movement, that is creating a karmic footprint, which will eventually, inevitably, slap you in the face. Some way or some shape, some form will do it. So that's the end of my TED Talk. I'm gonna end it with this, and this is actually gonna ruffle some feathers for men if you're watching this video and you're a man. Studies have shown that women are way better managers than men. Look, I'm not going to debate this with you. You can look up the study yourself. I'm speaking directly to men here because I have a feeling there's going to be a few out here who are going to leave some comments like, I don't want to hear all that. Why do you think that there are men on podcasts who are complaining about how women are more successful than men in modern day societies? Because women are starting to learn that we have access to the 5D realm, and given feminism, now we have more ability to leverage ourselves in the 3D. So what would be the necessity of a man aside from him just building things? Let that one sit in with you. I'll let it sink. Go ahead. I know. Sorry. And to sum it really all up, to sum this all up is that if you want to see how well a society thrives, look at how happy the women are. Look at the quality of life the woman is living. And that will tell you everything you need to know about the men in that society and how they are leveraging the feminine power.